tidbit from Midnight Star by Seiji Igusa. I'm going to put tabs in the video for everybody to see the chords that are played. I'm not going to do really detailed tabs. It's just going to be the chords and the few licks that are in there. I'll do those as well. You should see them popping up on your screen. So I'll start out by saying the last video I did was a half step or maybe a whole step down from standard tuning. I was playing it lower, so it's going to sound a little bit different in this video since I'm in standard tuning. It's in E flat, so the first chord is E flat major 7. And you slide into it on the A string, starting at the 5th fret to the 6th fret. So A string, 2nd string, 5th fret, and you want to slide into one half step up to the E flat. And we're playing an E flat major 7. So that is 2nd string, 6th fret, 3rd string, 8th fret, 4th string, 7th fret, 5th string, 8th fret. Slide into that. Just like that. I like to slide in on the 2nd string only, and then pluck the following 3 strings. The next thing, we go to a C minor 9, which is 3rd string, 8th fret, 4th string, 8th fret, 5th string, 8th fret, 6th string, 10th fret. You slide into this as well, kind of like that, and then you want to lift up your finger on the 10th fret and play all 8s. So I tend to pluck a couple of strings at a time. I'm playing with my pick and 2 fingers, so I'm picking the B and the E string on that. Like that. Then we're playing a D7. This is 3rd string, 7th fret, 4th string, 7th fret, 5th string, 7th fret, and 6th string, 8th fret. And what you're going to do is you're going to hammer on the high E string from the 8th fret up to the 10th. So the rhythm kind of goes like this. Okay? From there, we're playing a G minor 7. So 3rd string, 5th fret, 4th string, 7th fret, 5th string, 6th fret, 6th string, 8th fret. And that's going to sound like this. This one can be kind of tricky because you need to bend your middle finger and press down on the 6th string, the high E, on the 6th fret after this. So you're going to go and then lift up your pinky from the 8th fret to the 6th fret. So, and that's going to look like 3rd string 5th, 4th string 7th, 5th string 6th, 6th string 6th. So far we've got okay, you with me? The next thing we're going to do is we're going to play G minor 9. G minor 9 can be fingered whatever's comfortable for you. I tend to use my pinky sometimes I use my ring finger, but essentially what you're doing is you're going to bar the 4th, 5th, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th string on the 3rd fret, and then put your ring or pinky finger onto the high E, the 6th string, 5th fret. Sounds like this. Again. So far. Then you're going to lift up your pinky or whatever ring finger. You lift up and play all across the 3rd fret. So, okay. Now here comes the first lick. You're going to put your ring finger or your pinky on the B string, the 5th string, on the 6th fret, pluck, and then you want to hammer off or pull off. You want to pull off to the 3rd fret. When you do this, you're going to engage a double stop. So it's going to be the 4th and 5th string, 3rd fret, and you're going to press both of them down with your index finger, play them at the same time. Again, I am plucking with my ring and middle finger. And then you want to place your fingers on 4th string, 5th fret, 5th string, 4th fret. So, now once you've done this, you're going to walk it up in half-step intervals. So 3-3, 5-4, 6-5, 7-6. So far. Okay, now we're going to repeat the chords. Stop there. And here comes the first fun lick. The way I do it, this is technically an arpeggio, so I don't pluck every note. I pluck the first and then I roll off. Like a pull off. B string or 5th string, 6th fret. G string or 4th string, 7th fret. D string, 8th fret. D string, 7th fret. A string, 8th fret. A string, 5th fret. E string, 8th. E string, 6th. Then we slide back into the chord progression again. And we start over. Now here comes a tricky one. We're going to be doing some slides. So what we're doing here is 5th string B, 6th string high E. We're barring those with our index finger. Slide up, pluck the B string on the 6th fret, and slide up a whole step, like that. And then, while that note still rings out, you're going to pluck the high E string on the 8th fret, and you're going to slide it back down to the 6th. It's a really great sound once you get it down. It's very soulful. You can do this with your index finger or your middle. I'll do it with my middle finger, I think, most of the time. Because the next set, you're going to want your index finger ready to go. You're going to put it on the G string 5th fret, or 4th string 5th fret. And then the 5th string, or the B string 6th fret. And you're going to do a slide type thing again. This same pattern here, you're going to hold it. Slide G string 5th fret up to the 7th fret. And then you want to hit the B string on the 8th fret while letting the G string still ring out. And then you pull, slide back down on the B string from the 8th to the 6th. So, altogether that sounds like this. It takes a little bit of practice, but if you're patient, practice with a metronome slowly, 60 BPM if you need. You can get it down pretty quick. Remember, it's all just motor skills. So the more you practice something, the more repetition, you'll get it down. It won't be so hard after a while. You'll be able to speed it up and do it faster. Speed up 10 BPM whenever you feel comfortable that you can do it consistently every time. So the next part, we're sliding in on the G string, the 4th string, 6th fret to 7th fret. Slide in, and we're outlining a B flat major here, so slide in, and then B string 6th fret, B string 8th fret, E string 6th fret, E string 5th fret, string, 6th fret, G string, 7th fret, G string, 5th fret. Together. Now, do whatever feels comfortable here. Whatever you're able to do and you're comfortable with is the right way to play it. I play it a little differently every time. So, the only thing to note to really give it that characteristic sound that Seiji gives it is you're sliding in on the 6th to the 7th fret on the G string. You're picking, or you can hammer on, and then you're going to slide down high E string, 6th fret to the 5th fret. Okay? All together. Give it a little vibrato at the end there if you like. Then it repeats. This is the very last round. There's only one lick left, and it's probably the most fun. When I played this chord, I ended on the G minor 7, which again, there's tabs for it so you can play it. D string, 5th fret, G string, 7th fret, B string 6, E string 6. So the very last time around I go. Now the very last lick of this is starting on the high E string, the 6th string on the 13th fret. So we're going E string, 13, E string, 10, B string or the 5th string, 11, G string or the 4th string, 12. Okay? Now, this one's a bit tricky as well. To pick individually, it really helps to use an extra finger. So if you can, use your middle or your ring finger and pluck the high E string with that finger. That way you can have your pick free to play the other notes, because it's kind of fast. In any case, we're going to move this to this position, this structure. We're going to move down a half step at a time. So the only time we've got that is the first time around. The rest of the time, it's just so I'll call this out for you. 13 on the E string, 10 on the E string, 11 on the B string, 12 on the G. Then we've got 9 on the E, 10 on the B, 11 on the G. Then we've got 8 on the E, 9 on the B, and 10 on the G. Then we've got 7 on the E, 8 on the B, 9 on the G. Then we've got 6 on the E, we've got 7 on the B, 8 on the G, and then we end it on the high E string 5th fret A note. All together. The one last thing I will note is you will want to pull off on this very last lick. Use your pinky or your ring finger, and you want to pull off. So you pick first, and then pull off. And then I use these two fingers and the pick to pluck the three strings fast enough to make it sound right. So anyway, I hope that helps. Any questions, comments, just leave a comment. Feel free to like the video, subscribe if that's what you're into. I will be posting a lot more videos on my channel. Anything guitar related, music education. So if there's anything else you want to learn, just let me know and I'll see if I can make it happen. Anyway, thanks guys.